So today we are making some homemade pasta sauce from these leftover tomatoes that we have in our fridge. So normally when I make a pasta sauce, I would use Roma tomatoes or any tomatoes that I have in my garden that are more juicy. But these are just cherry tomatoes that I had left over in the fridge, so we decided to use that. So first we blanched the tomatoes by taking the skin off by pouring hot water or submerging it in hot water for about 1 minute. And once we get the skin removed, we drain the water. And we are adding olive oil to help with blending that so we don't have any other liquids in the tomatoes. After that, you can put this in a food processor or a blender and blend the tomato into a juice. And after you do that, then you can add your herbs and spices. Okay, so here's the tomato puree. Then we will be adding our parsley. And once we have that down, we have onions, diced onions, and garlic and shallots. I like a lot of garlic, so I do put extra garlic in mine. And I am using 2 cans of canned tomato. And that just helps give it a little bit of color. So we are going to cook this into medium heat for about an hour. And once it thickens up a little bit, then we will be processing it with the hand mixer. Now I like my pasta sauce a little bit on the chunky side, but I'm just going to show you how to make it a little bit smoother if you like that smooth texture. So I just take the hand mixer and I just run it across into the pot for about a minute or so to the consistency that you like. And this is what it looks like once it was all done. It's nice and smooth. At this time, I will season my pasta sauce, add salt and pepper to taste. Though I did put a lot of garlic, so I'm not going to add more garlic, but I would definitely put salt and pepper and a little bit of bouillon. And I don't add sugar to my pasta sauce. Once that's done, I would let it cool and then bottle it. And I recycle all bottles. These are just old pasta bottles that I'm using from previous sauces that I bought. So I clean and sterilize the bottles and make sure they are completely dry before you put your sauce in it. I did add a little bit of citric acid into the mix because I'm not keeping this pasta sauce for too long. 1 jar will be going in the refrigerator to cook in the next week, and then the other 2 will be frozen. Now if I'm making a big batch like over 20 jars, then I will go through the whole canning process and make sure that they are preserved very well with all the preservatives in it. But since this is a small batch, it's only 3 bottles, I'm not going to go through that whole process. So I'm just going to freeze 2 of them for that can last in the freezer for about 3 to 6 months, and then the one in the refrigerator would last for about a week or so. So I will be cooking that in the next few days. Always label and date your bottles so you'll know what's in it and you know when to use it by. Thank you for watching.